Thank you all so much for hanging out. We got a couple of questions in the chat. Please do feel free to. Oh, can they hear me? There we go. We do have a couple of questions in the chat so far. If you have more, please toss them in. Start with all caps questions so we see it, and we'll do our best to get to those that we've got time for. We're going to start with if anybody has highlights of the season, favorite moment, standout event. We also have a question. What was your favorite creature or enemy? So we can sort of roll all that together if you all would like. What were your faves of the season? You all? Anybody got a starting answer? Yeah, Michael.
Just one and the same, you know.
Yeah.
We just did the ceremony.
Yeah.
So let's see. Honestly, my favorite, like, I'll just say dynamic instead of like thing of the season was the in-group out-group thing with Doring. It was just like fun. Like, I know that Gabe like watched seasons 1 through 3, but then trying to get the character, like he's analyzing us while we're kind of just like, you know, messing with him. And so it's just like it was really a good time. Favorite creature was I think I really enjoyed just like the interactions with the landed and their arm thing and like kind of like that language barrier, and then that was just like really cool to kind of figure that out and interact with. So
I've always really enjoyed Ilai's interest in language and communication. I don't know how intentional that was to start with, but like in several moments throughout the seasons, Ilai has really made it a point to study and translate and learn to communicate, and I think that's a cool trait for them. Anybody else got favorites?
I do.
Yeah.
It was the fact that everyone lost their mind this season and just started murking everything in sight.
That's true.
There was sort of a turning point. Yeah.
It was like murk now, ask questions later.
Listen, and I think it's like, yes, absolutely. That is, and it's kind of funny, and like it's a bit of a TTRPG trope, right? Whatever. But also like the core crew who's been here since season 1 have been through some shit, right? And you all have tried a lot. I mean, you were always chaotic, but not always straight to murk, right? And that burns you sometimes. And I just like, I do think as silly as it can be and as like fun and kind of goofy as it can be sometimes, I also think like that is a real, in some ways, is a real development of the things you all have been through as a crew. And I mean, I guess I should feel a little. Well, I was just gonna say, I guess I should feel a little bad for forcing that trauma response on this crew, but here we are. Vito is a dangerous place. Ikemba, did you have something?
Favorite creature was the panther.
Yeah,
the Mecha Panther.
Yeah,
and then favorite moment
with him
was meeting Invicta's parents and finding out that they were also like, you know, in the game.
Yeah, something. I like
they were in there somewhere.
Anything in particular, Gabe or Tanya?
I like the spiders.
Yeah, I knew you did.
I like the spiders. They were nasty, but like, and you know what? Yeah, Haniel, you were nice about it. Like that's the thing that gets me. I'd have not been as nice.
Well, so the last time I tried to not be nice about creepy crawlies, we ran up against some lines and bales, so I had to be real careful about them this season.
You didn't. You know what? You chose to put them back in.
Well, you're not wrong. That's why I made them big, though, right? There wasn't a swarm of them. It was just a handful of them.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
You walked in and found him eating somebody already. If I was
I mean, if you had walked further into that room that you noped out of, Doring.
Hell yeah. Satisfied.
There was some shit in there. I feel like I should ask Tanya what she hated the most. Which creature was she hated the most from this season?
A fair question.
I mean, you know the answer. It's the Skitters.
Yeah, of course it is.
I'm just sitting here like, so my desire to sit at a table with Gabe in the DM's chair has gone drastically down after that comment.
I don't have to use spiders. There's a bunch of bugs.
That's true.
That makes it worse, Gabe. I hope you know that.
Look, I'll put fur on them. Then they're just
that was my idea.
That works on Mandy, not me. That works on Lady Luck. We all know that she's gonna die because of animals. She's gonna go animal friend, and then it's going to eat her. We are prepared for this.
That's true.
So, but I had fun with the whole, like, even though I was like, wow, everyone just told on themselves in the chat. I mean, the whole thing with Invicta's parents, I thought it was cute. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a bit of home life, slice of life that we
Yeah.
haven't done often.
Yeah, we didn't see as much of that this season as we've gotten a chance to in the past. It was a lot more. It was sort of action after action after action this season. So I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoyed that.
I wish we had fixed Scylla.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, there's no telling what where Sila's headed next. I look forward to finding out as much as the rest of you, to be honest.
Mm.
I think I don't know. I loved spooling out this mystery of the eggs and where they came from and why they were there. And I particularly liked when you all like dove in head first to engage with the mystery of it. Invicta a couple of times, particularly when we were in the first egg, which had some Hyanol connections, really sort of tried to dive in there. Then Doring with the Skitters in the second portal, and then obviously, you know, there's been connections to Ikemba as a Musalian since last season. But I really enjoyed watching y'all engage with that sort of mystery. And my favorite creature was the trampoline crab. All right, next question. What skill or ability does your character have that you were most excited to use this season? Since we switched over to our system, you all got sort of new fun toys to play with. So what were you all looking forward to, or did you enjoy getting to use?
The diagnostic scanner.
Yeah, I was so happy when you asked for that and we got to put that together for you. I think that is very Ikemba, and I think you used it in such unique and creative ways. I was super into it.
I have both my talents of challenging someone to a duel, but also just getting to focus with my blade is like, can't take it away, can't hurt me, can't disarm me, sucks to be you.
Yeah, we finally got to see some like more mechanical, because before the Blade Keeper, the flavor text was like, you know, they are one with their weapon and they're ready at any moment and blah, blah, blah. But to get some mechanical use out of that was super fun this season. Yeah. What else? Anything else?
I just like my pants. It's all new.
Hell yes. What were their names? I know I ask you this every time you bring them out.
Ooh, I wrote it down.
Krog? No,
Is
Clarg? No, that's the bugbear
Clarg,
from
Clo, and Slogtongue.
Clo and Slogta, that's it.
Which
Why
is
does it sound like
Claw
evil
and Fang.
Pokemon?
Yeah, Claw and Fang.
It's Claw and Fang in Afrikaans. That's why.
Yeah.
They still sound like evil Pokemon.
For me, it was getting to add a fixer trait as a nod to Abria's character from last season, Kosa, and it was part of the, including the healing and everything, part of the balancing of getting back into being with this crew and adjusting to a new addition.
Totally.
For her, it was like a comfort blanket to add a nice nod in her abilities and to take on that fixer trait.
Yeah, I loved seeing that on there. I was so excited to see you pull those because it does mechanically and optimization speaking, whatever, right? It costs more points to do that, but I think you used them to great effect, and it did always make me think, oh, that's what Kosa would do.
Yeah, I think for me it was like being able to pull things from like the pilot class. Or I don't know what the pilot.
I've just blanked.
It's like tens and twos. That's what it was. It's a series of numbers.
Yeah, there you go.
So getting to pull from that that type of character was really cool. So I got to use Escape Plan a bunch of times. And then, which was really nice. And I wanted to use Hold It Together Girl, but we didn't do much flying in this.
There wasn't as much this season. Yeah.
And I didn't get to use Incapacitating Strike, which is another Lightbringer thing that I can, like, instead of using healing as like a thing, I could kind of like swap something to make it to be to basically like make someone kind of like incapacitated for the scene. So that was something I want to use, but we didn't get there, and that's fine. But I basically, like, just for the content for the viewers, like, I didn't take as much, like, I was rolling not great this season because I was like, it's fine, like everyone in the group is really badass at combat, so I might as well like be heavy utility, which is something you can do, and like let the viewers know, like, hey, there's a bunch of awesome stuff you can get into if you choose to like be more talent focused than like stat focused, which is like kind of cool.
Yeah, and I'm so glad we got to use universal language today in this episode. That was super cool.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that you had that. Excuse me, that you had that talent, but very cool, very flavorful. I like it. Yeah. We are there's one more question that I'm not sure will make a ton of sense to the people who it is asked of, because I don't know if you all, and I'm not going to ask you to tell yourselves either way because that's not fair. But if you didn't watch our PAX game, this may make no sense to you. But the question is, since Invicta's locking the door on all of you, how is everyone planning on celebrating next Founders Day, which is of course the celebration, the annual celebration of the founding of Torch, big festival on Torch Island. So what's one thing that Ikemba, Ilai, Doring, and Sila 919 might do to celebrate the day that the anniversary of the founding of Torch? Whoa, words just left me. It's a good thing the season's over.
I didn't see that episode, so I'm thinking
That's okay. It can be whatever you want. I mean,
Go hunting.
Go hunting. Oh, I like that. There you go. Yeah,
hunting with the pets, and less like we're like tracking style hunting.
Oh, sure.
Like he's
sure,
not
sure.
trying to catch it. He's trying to like
Yeah.
practice his own skills in tracking these creatures and practice the skills of his
so
own
good.
creatures and
Yeah,
like
I like
try
it.
to keep up with that. Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe with train.
Yeah.
I
I love
would-
that this is all like, let's hone our skills on the holiday.
I'll
I
do
really
it.
hate
You probably
working
do like a
involved.
demonstration of like
Oh,
Muay
that's
Thai
fun.
with the blades,
Yeah, there you go.
and then
I like
just
that.
like I guess like I would imagine at this point that they're known in Torch. So if there was any
Sure.
like Torch like
Yes, I'd say
interns
so.
that want to learn some martial arts with blades, he would probably go about teaching them so that they could be a part of
Oh, I love
the
that.
presentation on Torch Day. So that way it's like celebrating with Torch while also having a reason to train.
Yeah, definitely. Ilai?
I'll do take your family to Torch Day. That's what I'll
Yeah.
bring.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, no,
All
I'll just show them
four
the
of y'all.
city and the
Yeah.
Torch. Yep, and it'll just be a cute little thing.
I hesitate to ask, but Sila, do you get a chance to celebrate Foundation Day this coming year? Or are you busy with other things?
Well, as I said, Sila's gonna work on
Yeah. The deeper healing.
yeah, there's been a lot of trauma these last 4 seasons, and
Yeah.
at some point, even I think you have to factor in the fact that Sila just got emotions in the last couple seasons
Mm-hmm.
and has to learn how to process those emotions, has to learn how to heal from emotions, all of
Sure.
those different things. So it's kind of part of her journey to not know what the fuck is going on. Pardon
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
language.
Oh, we're not on front page anymore. We're past.
Yeah,
8
no, we're
o'clock.
good.
Oh,
We're
sweet.
good.
Okay.
Say what you want.
And Invicta, you're getting as far away from Torch, the Torch Tower as you can, I imagine.
I am taking my plant boo and I am running away. I'm going.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
island where everyone left me in the hospital and went and had their food?
Mandira.
Yeah.
Y'all left me with a broke leg, and I'm like,
Yep,
okay, now
that
it's
was
my
Mandira.
turn.
Fair.
I love it. I love it. Well, I think that is just about going to do it for us. Thank you all so much for being here to watch this finale with us. If you were here throughout the season with us, if you're watching the VOD here on Twitch or on YouTube in the coming days, weeks, and months, we appreciate you and your support very, very much. If and when we have any more news to share with you, either about the show or the book or anything else that's going on, we most certainly will. But for now, all we can do is say thank you so much. We thank our sponsors and our supporters at the top, but if you all didn't come and hang out with us and kickstart our project and watch every week, that's a huge part of it too. So we appreciate you very, very much. Support these amazing humans. They're doing all kinds of cool stuff in addition to Motherlands. And since we're wrapped here, you can go spread your attention and energy on their other projects. Please do. It has been a joy to tell stories with you all once again this season. And that's all I got for now. Tanya, we going to raid somebody?
Yeah, we're gonna raid the good friend, the Opera Geek, who just finished over on Twitch Gaming, and is live on her
Fantastic.
channel
Nice.
playing the HD Witcher remake.
Hey, sounds like it. Thank you all so much. Be luxurious to one another, and thank you from all of us here in the Motherlands. Have a wonderful night. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.